Hello everyone, I'm your host Akuma, and welcome back to another episode of Late Impressions. Today we are going to be playing a Naughty Dog game. And Naughty Dog, on the PlayStation games, on the PlayStation consoles, has a very good history of making excellent games. Some of you can probably already tell what this is. If there are some of you who can't, you probably didn't watch much TV back in the day. Today we are going to be playing the first episode of the very first game of Jak and Daxter, which I have honestly never been able to play before. I've seen commercials for it on TV, and that's all I know about it. From what I can tell just by looking at the opening here, it's a little bit like Kingdom Hearts, and it looks like it might handle like Ratchet & Clank, a game which I only played last year. I thought about recording it, but I thought, yeah, no, I'm just going to play this on my own. But that's not any relation to this game right now. So, Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy. First game, episode 1. Let's just hop right in and see what we're getting into.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
He sounds a bit full of himself, eh?
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
I have no idea who the second guy is, because he was never in the commercials. If they weren't in the commercials, I don't know of them. Jak I recognize, though. He's probably going to be like the comic relief throughout the game. Oh, we're fighting the Sith.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
You know what to do, but I'll tell you what to do anyway. It's a rock.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk.
That doesn't look useful.
Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
I pushed the invisible button. Oh.
I think we're in trouble!
You don't say! Have this rock. Oh, that explodes. Oh. You could have thought that through a bit better. Oh! That's who it is.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
It feels very Disney right now.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
The fun starting?
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Can he do that? What? It looked like he didn't really go... Okay, well, you know.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Okay.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Alright, so jump, punch, spin, and look. Okay. Jump and punch does that, jump and spin. Okay, I like that one best. Oh, butterfly, can I... Where are you in relation to the screen? I can't attack the butterfly. Well, that's disappointing. So I'm gonna... I guess this is gonna be the training level. Looks like there's plenty of collectibles in here, so...
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Okay, so... Easter eggs are called precursor orbs. I guess I can go with that. Okay, it's just a practice dummy. I'm gonna guess that those are lanterns, but they look a lot like signs from Zelda. I don't know which game, but that's the impression I get.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Okay. I guess I can do... Oh. What? Okay, so that's going to be a problem I'm going to have to get around. Even though I can just do a regular attack, I can't do a jump attack because I just strike the ground beneath me. So... Okay, Banjo-Kazooie style. Oh. Okay. Can I do a double jump? I can.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
That was going to be my third option, but thank you.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
So we're gonna go on an Easter egg hunt. I mean, of a different kind. A collection hunt. She said she sent 7 of them to each island, or 10? I think she said 7. Fortunately, these ones are easy enough to collect. Yay! And only the last one never found anything. I'm gonna guess that...
Wow! That last scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So, more collectibles. How many collectibles are they going to... Whoa! Good grief. So now I can pick these things up from a distance. Oh, and I can attack the boxes without getting close. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to go back and kill this guy because I can. I can't tilt the camera up or down either.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
I would figure as much. But thank you for attempting to help me out. I mean, you're kind of pointing out the obvious, but... Training missions are probably extremely...
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to that last after I check all the other stuff in the area. And what's this over here?
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh, that's cool. So, full charge. Da, 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 da. And even though I said I'd do this thing last, there we go, it's open. I don't know if it's going to stay open, but I'm going to run back because I think I saw a different path. I could go, like, down, maybe not. It looked like there was a different path somewhere around here, right? Like, down here? Can I jump down here? Thank goodness. And is there anything down here to begin with? Oh, this is where almost where I started from. There's some new stuff down here. Okay. Are there going to be like 100 of these things in each area? This is still the training area too. And it runs out. So now I'm back to sort of where I was before. Should I go down there and look for anything more? I don't know. I don't know anything about the game. I'm just walking around and beating up dummies. I mean actual dummies, not enemies. Not enemy dummies. So I guess now we're gonna go through the door. Stay open, stay open, stay open, stay open, stay open. Thank you. Yay, another power cell! No, we're probably gonna get the 20 power cells before we get out of here. Open says me. Okay.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
So they've been dormant for years, but there's a Blue Eco vent right next to them, which nobody has taken the time or effort or interest in to open themselves. All I did was walk by them, and it opened. Okay. Oops, I found the swim under button. That's the punch button. I'm really hoping that they're not going to make me go down in the water for a lot of future levels.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Okay, thanks for telling me after I picked up a ton of them. They could have been poison for all I know. But all I saw was, hey, it's a collectible. And are they not going to tell me how many I have?
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
I kind of figured that out. I would think that even by the time this game came out, double jump was a thing. Another power... Looked a little bit confused that Daxter was going a little nuts. And what's this thing going to do for me? I don't know, but I'm going to go down here. Camera turn, please. Okay, I thought there was something else further on, but I guess not. I guess today's episode is going to be about the intro to the game and... training? Yeah, training. I couldn't remember what to call it. I almost ran right off the edge. That would have been very bad. Okay. Now I'm back at the beginning, I think. I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, looks like it. So is there anything else on the other side of these beaches? I didn't go there. Pretty sure I'd go here. So there's nothing on that side. Maybe there's something on this side. I don't know. There's a cactus down here I kind of want to poke. For some reason that's I can't fathom. Nothing else in the area. Alright, I guess we're out. Play ho! Oh, circle. Green Sage's hut. Training's over. What?
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Looks like he has a piranha plant. Hi, piranha plant. Okay, I guess that might not be a good idea. And why am I going to do this for you again? Where's the door? Where's the door? Is this the door? Where's the door? There's the door. Wow, I am directionally challenged. That was a terrible pun. I could tell even while I was saying it. So, I guess that the point of the Jak and Daxter games and series, or at least the first game, is to fix Daxter up, but I think he's the same way in the future games too, so why?
Hey, baby! What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Thank you.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
It sounds like everything is in great disarray on the island. I assume this is an island. It looks like a whole bunch of small islands, but maybe in the peninsula? I don't know. Wherever this place is. Okay, the village. Fine, we'll call it the village like it's on the screen. Whatever's going on in this village, it sounds like there's a whole lot of stuff that's messy, I guess. A whole bunch of stuff needs done. Now, I'm not complaining about the fact that they're giving me a lot to do. Having things to do in games of this scope is usually a good thing, but...
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes!
Yes, thank you, Daxter. I already knew this. I'm not going to talk to that person. Camera! Okay, the camera's already being an issue. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of problems in the village. She traced it all the way to the end, but she's not going to do it herself. Why is that? And he said that the vents are blocked, and he expects us to go all the way across the village. First of all, what's my incentive to do that? Just doing you a favor or something? I'm not going to get anything out of it? I'm sure I will later after I finish it up, but you're not going to promise me anything? It's just a little favor. Really? You could, like, give me one of these little eggs that's all over the place. I mean, it's not much of a reward, but... just a whole bunch of little things that need done.
Maybe we should go root out the fisherman. I heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river.
Are you sure we can't steal this for ourselves? I think we did earlier. I think this is the ship that we started out in the prologue with. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you everybody for joining me for the first episode of Jak and Daxter. I have no idea what we're getting into. I have no idea what this game's all about. I don't know if we're even going to get a weapon. Is it all just going to be punches and whirly helicopter motions? I don't know. But I guess we'll figure that out as time goes on. Like I said earlier, this is my first time playing the game. I have no clue what this game is going to be about, but it should be fun. I have high expectations for this game. I mean, they made 2 sequels for it that were very highly praised. Plus, it's made by Naughty Dog, so that's enough right there to keep you interested. So that's already got me interested in what's going to come of this game. So I don't know what we're getting into, but I guess we'll find out together if any of you out there have not played this game before either. Thank you for joining me for this first episode, everybody. If you like this, let me know by clicking the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that as well.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
New video game episodes are out every day of the week. Come back next time when we will move on to Chapter 2, start exploring this village, and open up what looks like a whole bunch of side quests. See you then.